Tell me that you're alright, that everything is alright. Well, tell me that you're alright, everything is... Hey! Well, this is August 15th, I think, and this is the second time I've shot this video. I tried to upload it like 400 times or something like that, and it's failed every time. Must be an omen. Well, this is the prediction fight for the Tomasz Adamek Michael Grant for the August 21st fight. And I'll break down both of the fighters, then I'll give my prediction. Okay, so let's go. Alright, we'll start off with Michael Grant, all 6'7", 250 to 265 pounds, 86-inch reach of him, and 38 years old. He's not a Klitschko, so don't be going, wow, he's so huge. He must move awesome, and he's great. No. He's 46-3, no draws, in his 49 fights. He's won his last 8 fights. They've been against relative bums, and 2 of them had losing records, and I dare you to find actual video footage of any of his last 6 fights, or 8 fights. That you'll find the Dominic Ginn fight, but that was 9 fights ago. So his last 8 have been against roughly ranked like 300 in the world, not elite heavyweight fighters or anything like that at all. His 3 losses to Ginn, McCline, and Lennox Lewis were all by knockout. Okay, he's lost to every B+ or better fighter that he's fought, and obviously Lennox Lewis is an A fighter, and McCline and again are B+ fighters. Has a very, very questionable chin to go with his very, very good power. So therein lies the excitement with him whenever he fights, is if he gets caught, he really could go to sleep. But he hasn't really been fighting guys that have legit power. At least legit power that has been established, like upper tier things. And his opponents have always been in question ever since day one. You know, they've always said when he fought Lennox Lewis and he was like 31-0. Well, he really hasn't fought anybody. So that's the big thing with him. Going into it, let's go in. His last fight was a questionable stoppage, and that was against Burnett. But don't worry, not going to see any footage of it anyway. And you know, he won the fight in the first round. Great. You know, very good power, very suspect chin. So suspect, in fact, that Larry Merchant, and this was a hilarious quote, said, "To say Grant's chin was made of glass would be a disservice and an insult to glass." So there you have it. Maybe it's like that sugar glass that they use in the movies. I mean, he has very good power. He has a suspect D. He holds his hands low. He's not very good at fighting inside at all. That 86-inch reach just doesn't work on the inside. He's athletic, but he shrinks when he gets hit, and especially if he's fighting the higher tier fighters. The second he gets touched, Lewis affected him mentally. So every time he gets hit, I think he has a flashback to that fight and thinks, "Oh God, here comes the beating again," and he just disappears. Honestly, he has a good overhand right. He uses the left hook. He works the head to body. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or anything like that at all. He struggles with speed, and he doesn't do well against counterpunchers at all. He doesn't impose his will on the top fighters. He's real good if you're a bad fighter. He'll just come right at you and try to beat the hell out of you. But if you have a name for yourself and you can actually do stuff, I got like hair stuck on my nose. I can't get it off. There we go. You know, if you're a better fighter, he really doesn't take the chance because of that chin. It's so suspect. He's not aggressive enough against the legit fighters with power. But then again, if he gets aggressive, he gets hit, he goes down, he goes to sleep. Okay, so we're going to switch it over now. We're going to go to Tomasz Adamek, who is 6'1", 6'1.5", 6'2", 6'2.5", 6'3", 3.5. What is this, an auction? Anyway, 6'1", 6'1.5", 6'3", 3.5. What is this, an auction? Anyway, he has a good overhand right. He uses the left hook. He works the head to body. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or anything like that at all. He has a suspect D. He holds his hands low. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or anything like that at all. He has a suspect D. He holds his hands low. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or anything like that at all. He has a suspect D. He holds his hands low. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or anything like that at all. He has a suspect D. He holds his hands low. He has a pawing jab, and he's not a big counterpuncher. So his shots are more just 1-2 here, 1 there, 1-2. Very rarely do you see him throw like a lot of combinations or it seems like he gets bigger with every fight, and maybe that's deserving. Maybe he deserves that. But he's obviously the smaller guy here, but he has been proving himself as of late, and looked really good with the win over Areola. Now, I criticized him in that, but hey, you'll have that too. 41-1. His only loss came to Chad Dawson, which doesn't bode well in the big picture, seeing as how Dawson lost to Pascal last night. Anyway, 27 knockouts. He's faster. He's fought better fighters. He's had the better class of fighters over his career. He has, history has shown that he is willing and has fought the better fighters. He's got a great chin. He is quick for a heavyweight. He throws combos. He's active. He works the body. He's a very good counterpuncher. D needs to improve, and he does take too many punches. And I will say that until I see those hands come up. He's open for the right hand because he holds his left too low. But he can work inside, and he showed his boxing ability a little bit there with Areola, because he was actually moving around saying, I'm not just going to let you hit me. He has good stamina, and his left hook will be the tell of this fight and how that goes. So, and Grant is very susceptible to left hooks. Watch the Dominic Ginn fight, and you'll understand what I'm saying. So, looking at all this, I think it's going to go exactly like the Dominic Ginn fight, and that is a knockout in the 7th round. Tomasz Adamek by knockout over Michael Grant in the 7th round. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this, and it'll probably be by a left hook. And, maybe this one will take, and we'll be able to move on. All right? Wait. This is Bigragu. I'm out.